What's going on, brothers? It's not Mgtow, you have a name. Got an interview for you. It's your entitled Inflicted Part 48. Here goes. So, as I said in my previous video in regards to these domestic reptiles, these sperm toilets, and these ditch pigs who have defaults on their student loans, and now their wages are being garnished. Destro Reborn put out a video talking about how a lot of these domestic reptiles and certain Cleons are on social media telling other women and men that the real flex is not how much money you got in the bank, but the real flex is what type of woman you got with you. And this is their way of saying, come back, we need help. Nah, you got this. You bullfrogs and bonnets, you refrigerators with feet, and all of you big backs with poor hygiene and sherbet ice cream colored hair, you got this. You got this. Because you got to realize that your calamity was 1,000% self-inflicted. You asked for everything that you're getting. Getting your financial act together was a joke. Spending money that you don't have was a joke. Catfishing men, setting men to be robbed and murdered was a joke. And now the stench of their inequity has gotten so great that nobody is lifting a hand to save them. Nobody. And of course, even the ones who are camouflaging as pro-black, that's not working either. People see straight through that. And the same goes for these femcel types who are now running to TikTok and admitting that decentering men was a mistake. You bet your asses it was a mistake. When the government started garnishing their wages, that shit hit different, didn't it? It's different. But yeah, keep telling yourself that all these men who don't chase you or don't part with their resources to help you out are ugly. They have incel energy, all that shit. Keep saying that. Whatever helps you sleep at night. They're in this for the long haul. And it's going to be painful. I'm telling you, bros, it's going to be painful. They set themselves up for this. You know, in the scriptures, in regards to individuals like the clout chase, individuals who are self-important and ruin their lives faking it. You bros know scripture, don't you? It is better to be lightly esteemed and yet have a servant than to pretend to be somebody and have no food. Yeah, I remember that scripture. I also remember a scripture from the book of Proverbs that says, if you dig a hole to trap somebody, you will fall therein. If you roll a stone meant to hurt somebody, you'll be crushed by that stone. This is the universal law of reaping and sowing. All of these big backs with sherbet ice cream colored hair, all of these sperm toilets, all of these feral types and lead pipe children who are now running to TikTok and are trying to punk men into pursuing relationships so that they can lessen the burden that these tribes have to pay. Because, you know, they can't pay their student loan debt, they can't pay their car insurance, they can't pay their rent. But they can get on TikTok, Instagram, and say that they're beating the shit out of life. They earn more than men, and that men are not necessary. Decentering men. I'm telling you, man, this is their copium. But the problem with copium is it doesn't work. It solves nothing. Now, the Lion doesn't have any student loan debt or any credit card debt, and if I do have any credit card debt, it's probably for something small, like let's say maybe a pizza or something I brought at the grocery store. But for them to be $90,000 in credit card debt, 6 figures in student loan debt, and to still run the social media and front and fake normal, it's coming out to bite them. I'm just saying how I'm calling it how I see it, brothers. It's coming back to bite them, and they can't stand it. But at the same time, I can't feel sorry for them. You hear me? I can't feel sorry for them because they chose to be short-sighted. They chose this. They spent money frivolously because in the back of their mind, they figured, well, some simp will come help me. Somebody will wife me up, carry me to a life of luxury, and all this will be behind me. I'll laugh it off. Nope, it's not coming. It's not happening. So here we are. Think about maybe 2 or 3 generations of these trollops have student loan debt that they can't pay back. They default on their loans, and now their wages are getting garnished. So they get to feel what certain men have felt. You hear what I said? Those child support hustling saprophytes and those who have peddled extortion as female dating strategies, they get to feel what the men have felt. And that's tough shit. I don't feel sorry for none of them. They chose this. Reality gets the last word, and reality takes no prisoners. Their whole calamity was 1,000% self-inflicted. No amount of buzzword vomit, no amount of stage theatrics, no amount of pharmaceutical-grade copium is going to get them out of this. None. That's why I told you brothers to lock them out. And you need to operate with a zero tolerance, zero mercy policy in regards to their calamity. They did this to themselves. Don't feel bad for them. Don't. Because I don't. For you brothers out there who are bachelors, you brothers out there who have your financial act together, this is a teachable moment. This is a teachable moment. Catalog this and give young men the playbook. That's my advice to you. And remember, in regards to your finances and your situation in life, always remember this, the 3 things. When you're poor, it's about survival. When you're middle class, it's about respectability. When you're upper class, it's about refinement. I'm gonna say it again, brothers. When you're poor, it's about survival. When you're middle class, it's about respectability. When you're upper class, it's about refinement. Remember that. Remember that when you're investing. Remember that when you're saving your resources. And always remember that when one of these fem cells, one of these sperm toilets, one of these refrigerators with feet call you broke and dusty because you won't throw $2,000 a month away on their sorry asses. Just remember that. Remember all the money that you saved. Remember your residual income. And of course, remember that the calamity that these fem cells, these ditch pigs, and these refrigerators with feet are suffering is 1,000% self-inflicted. Take heed, brothers, take heed. It's not Mgtow. So I got for you. Advance here in the commentary for you to subscribe. If you don't donate, visit my channel for a tip jar on my channel. Right, fam? Right, brethren? You know the drill? In your routine. Go on way, live on way. SYSPM. That's for these refrigerators with feed. These hygienically challenged bullfrogs and bonnets. And those are problem we say it, give them nothing. This has been Mgtow PSA. Welcome to State. See you soon.